what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, if you are Katt Williams, you are sitting there wondering when the industry is going to stop playing with you. Y'all, if you don't know, Katt Williams' ex girl, Hazel E, I don't know if he should be embarrassed about that or not. We talk about it in a second. Has been said to be sent by the industry to come for Katt Williams. Baby, what Kevin Hart couldn't do, what Tiffany Haddish couldn't do, what Ari Spears couldn't do. Baby, the funny face, light skin, wife starter pack, team captain, Hazel E has stepped on the scene. And baby, she wants us to know that Katt Williams might be a little abu. Now listen, I wasn't in that relationship. I don't know what happened. I do know, but you know, your girl has a PowerPoint presentation to let you guys decide for yourself. I will just say this before I show the lady and gentleman a court of public opinion, all the information. Consider this as you listen to this. One, Hazel Lee is trying to get us to think that he basically put his hands on her one time. And in that time, he bought her a BBL, right? And a Rolls Royce and $65,000 cash, all for one. Now, maybe that would happen. But I would just say this. Hazel E starts off by saying that Katt Williams is a genius, literally a tested, certified genius. Anybody that saw the mental agility that he displayed in the Club Shay Shay interview will agree. I don't need to see the IQ test. This man is highly, highly intelligent, which leads me to say, Katt Williams knows about NDAs. He knows about non-disclosure agreements. He knows about all this stuff. He has a team of women around him that are very, very smart, including legal. I'm not saying it didn't happen. I am saying that why would someone that you just said is a certified genius lay their hands on you one time? Because we all know that abusers are repeat abusers. But even if it happened one time, why wouldn't he make you sign an NDA? Why would he give you basically $1 million in gifts? And not even that, this mofo had $1 million in gifts to give you. Hazel E, why didn't you actually go for 10 million, go for 100 million? And please don't act like you don't need the money, because your ex-husband that you divorced in 2022, your actual documents for how much you made came out, and you were making $5,000 a month and he was making $1,200 a month. That's $6,200. Baby, that ain't even a quarter of a BBL. But you know what, y'all? Let's get into the evidence and let me know if you think that Hazel E, maybe she just wanted to get thing. Maybe she was sent to take Katt down, or maybe she telling the truth. Y'all, let's get into this mess. But before we do that, let me just say one thing. As far as having you know what? Let's just get into the mess. Let's go. I'll see y'all on the other side. And let me know honestly what you think in the comments. All right.
Katt Williams, he's so little.
He did choke me out once, and we had like a whole little legal thing. And it was like at New Year's at Soho House. It was like a quick, and that moment got corrected and rectified through attorneys.
How much he paid you for a choke?
A lot of gifts, my booty. I had got my BBL. I had got a Porsche that day, like a $65,000 cash gift.
For a choke?
Katt holds his own for who Katt is. I don't expect Katt to be like Shaq and then be like Katt. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me?
Katt.
Katt is Katt, and Katt got Katt.
So you're saying the dick is proportionate to the body?
Right.
Who bought you that?
Now, prior to that Tasha K interview, lest we forget, this woman was singing his praises. Let me give y'all a little refresher before we continue with the class PowerPoint.
Rolex.
His name is Katt Williams.
Oh, for the people that don't know, her ex is Katt Williams.
Definitely is.
So what was it like dating Katt Williams?
Outside of all the crazy antics and the FBI raids and, the going to jails and stuff.
Wait, were you there during the FBI raid?
Yes.
So like,
trial because he had like a whole thing and FBI was after me.
I feel like they be with Katt Williams.
They do.
They don't like him.
They do.
Do you miss Katt Williams?
I miss his wisdom. his guidance, his hand on me. And if anybody's worked with Katt or they knows Katt, they know that he can put a hand on you and help guide you. He's guided so many comedians to the next
He's
level.
a very intelligent brother.
He had the highest IQ test score that you can ever get. Wow. Katt has it. His mom is a doctor and his dad is like a scientist. Like,
are you serious?
Yeah,
I had no idea. Was he really like a pimp?
Not necessarily
Not officially,
a pimp. He was selling a paper route. He was like kind of like whatever, trying to hustle. And he was throwing papers to like a house, and it was a house full of prostitutes, and their pimp had just got shot and he wanted to kind of save the women because they didn't know what to do.
So he kind of took some women under his wing and helped them get some money.
Yes.
Shout out to Katt.
Yeah.
Now, why did you and Katt split up?
Just all the legal stuff. Like it started to become overwhelming.
It was too much.
And I felt like, is my future gonna revolve around constant arrests, constant raids,
It's a wild life being with Katt.
I had to go in front of a grand jury and testify in front of a grand jury in LA about his tax evasion thing that he almost did a lot of time for. I was hiding under my mama's stairs at one point because the FBI were at her house trying to get me to testify against Katt. Like it was after an FBI raid. This is a whole nother situation,
right.
you know? I left the country because
they didn't want to get involved.
Right. And I don't know nothing.
Shout out to you for holding it down, though. She a rider.
No,
round of applause for her.
Angela is a writer.
Just say if Katt Williams, back with you, would you be open to a relationship with Katt Williams?
Oh my God.
And really quick before we move on with our presentation class, just to let you know, it was said that Hazel E took these swipes at Katt Williams because she thought that he was also taking swipes at her during that Club Shay Shay interview. Baby, what y'all think? Hold on, just listen to this, then we'll get back to it.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
I don't harbor any resentment to any of these entities because I can't be jealous. I've never seen them have anything that I ever wanted. If you sign up for their program, you get a light-skinned, weird-faced wife that never do an interview. Listen, in 20 years, won't do an interview. Nobody's ever talked to her, and that she's never been interviewed anywhere. And now, understand, I'm not talking about one person. What I just told you applies to 7 people.
Now, really quick, you guys, before you say 7 people, it need to apply to 8 because Katt need to put himself on the list. Let me tell y'all something. Shut up, meanies. First of all, Katt never married Hazel E. And second of all, Hazel E is always giving interviews, so she don't sit there quietly. So no, he's not talking about himself. Anyway, Mr. Williams, continue.
How they all end up with that.
Now, right about now, when I heard this, I was like, oh my God, these are some serious accusations. But then I did a little research and I'm like, it's odd. Hazel E, somebody that's on a reality show that talks so much, kept so many secrets away from a man buying her a Porsche on the spot and giving her $65,000 as a I saw we for a New Year's Eve. According to what she said, a DV. Because listen to this.
Efforts of being honest, because it's something that I've never admitted to. I was pregnant, and it got tricky for me at the end of the season with being pregnant. I ended up having a miscarriage. I know that was a big thing online. They didn't know if I was or wasn't. When I got asked, at that time I was not pregnant anymore, so I never lied about it. But they kept putting me into hot situations, and in that state that I was in, I didn't want the confrontation, so I decided to leave.
Now, at the time you were dating Katt, was it Katt's child?
That's the only person think that's the only person I dated since I got off Love and Hip Hop, and that's the only person that I have dated since recently.
So how did you guys get through it together?
It was actually very hard because we had to separate. He handled it a little bit different than I did, and he was a little bit more disappointed, and I kind of needed a friend. But we ended up still trying to put it back together, and things are where it's at now. It's even worse. So, it is what it is.
Now, to be serious, when I heard this, I was like, oh my God, that's actually sad. But then I thought about it. You was pregnant by a millionaire and you were busy by a millionaire that by your own regards wanted the baby because he was disappointed that the baby went away, but you was busy fighting on Love and Hip Hop and let them mess up that bag with the miscarriage. I mean, more tragic things have happened. But then she went into more detail about how Katt ain't leave her. She left him. And I said, me thinks Hazel be pitting 20 on 10, or maybe she got delusions of grandeur.
It hurt a little bit, but not really, because like you said, I binged myself. You didn't take a time out from me. I took a time out from you. So he's really telling the truth. And team player, yeah, there's a team of people around, and he does have a team of women who are his employees. And as a queen should, I don't carry my own bags. That's what they're for. Like, these are the things that you taught me to be in being with a king. So if that's what the team is, okay, I'm all for it. As why should I have to cook and make the bed and stuff when you have people here that are supposed to do it? So, hey, rah, rah, sis, boom, bye. Let's be teammates here. We all got to play a part in keeping the king happy, so I'm with it. And that's just also a man who's, you know, I just take it as he's in his feelings a little bit. I mean, thank you enough, because you're a super legend, to want to speak on me and our situation at all, and add me in your shows and jokes. We know what it was. I was just with you at court the week before as we going in the courthouse. I bailed you out of jail in Atlanta. I was in the depositions with you. Come on, we know it wasn't nothing but that. In his whole
Now, here's the thing. I never dated Katt Williams, obviously. I actually don't know if she is telling the truth or not. I'm just saying that something's not adding up. And to be clear, Hazel E do be talking. The court of public opinion, may I present this evidence?
Yo, why did Hazel E just say this man put bleach and ammonia in her water bottle? If you don't know, these two were on marriage boot camp. But Hazel was always saying, I think he only ripped me for clout. Roll the clip.
I wanted to know, are you using me for my fame?
No.
Deception was indicated.
I could have told you that.
Are you kidding?
He said he replaced her water with bleach and ammonia when she wasn't around. She said she was hurling her insides out. And days before that, they just got approved for life insurance.
Now, I don't know if Hazel E actually was potentially almost murdered by her ex-husband over life insurance. But it seems like if that happened, you would go to the police or make a report, or I don't know. You see what I'm saying? Things don't be adding up. But you guys, there's more.
So I signed the contract for my ring.
Right,
and it was for him to, and it was for him to give me the ring.
So you signed a contract for your ring so he can go and design a ring for you, but he never paid out of his pocket for a ring.
No.
Okay, so maybe that wasn't evidence that she was sent to destroy Katt Williams, but baby, it is evidence that something ain't right in her head. Who pays for their own ring and signs a contract, then has the person renege and doesn't go after them? This is the same person that was putting bleach in your blue raspberry Kool-Aid. And on top of that, in the divorce filing, it was found out that Hazel E only was making $5,000 a month, and this man that was putting bleach in her in her coffee was only making $1,200 a month. You was letting somebody make $1,200 a month slip bleach into your coffee, but I guess that's all you can do. Y'all see what I'm saying? Okay, so I just had to show the court evidence that Hazel E ain't the brightest person in the class, so maybe Katt Williams did get over on her. Now, before y'all go and start feeling sorry for this mofo, can I just let you know, and maybe this is going to look worse on Katt Williams, that he was dating a known colorist. Do you know that she was on a blank-filled rant where she said, and I quote, hold on, let me read this in the tone of delusional. Me. She said, I see all you black ABs that hate me. I said, I mean, maybe. But get that, she went, She said, stop bleaching your skin and fix the inside first, and maybe all you hoes wouldn't be so mad. I said, I know Gonzo, light-skinned Gonzo from the Muppets, ain't literally talking about anybody's skin complexion. Imagine being so interesting looking as you are. No, to quote the late, great, well, not the late, but the great Katt Williams, a funny looking light-skinned wife. Wannabe, right? Because she an ex-wife brown. I guess her husband ain't want the package. That your whole personality is being light-skinned, because we know it ain't for the features. Anyway, right? They said, love the skin you in, ladies. Baby, your whole personality is being light-skinned. And here's the gag. Where I'm from, she's not even light-skinned, but go off. It takes a village to take me out. A village in a pile of coca. But what y'all fail to realize, I'm still on top. On top of what? You dating up, getting bleach put in your coffee, you dating a mofo that make $1,200 a month. Ain't no shade in making $1,200 a month, but you went from Katt Williams to somebody trying to do a CSI Court TV episode 12 on you. She said, I'm still on top, and none of you bees will ever compare to me or be on my level. To which I say, hallelujah, I don't ever want to be on this girl's level. Anyway, y'all, let me leave y'all with this, and let me know what you think in the comments, because y'all think she's telling the truth, or y'all think she a little delulu? Y'all think she was sent to destroy Katt Williams, or you think she's doing whatever she can to trend? Because mama got bills to pay. Let's go.
That's part of what you get. I came in this business saying I was going to expose. When I talked about Michael Jackson, when I talked about R. Kelly, they canceled me for these things, because why would you talk about another black dude? Race is not where the line is drawn. It's God's side and the other side. And we don't care nothing about the other side.